Orthodoxy Today, the Bible in a Year, with Archbishop Alexander, the Most Reverend K.B. Ward. Genesis chapter 7. Noah with his family go into the ark. The deluge overflows the earth. And the Lord said to him, Go in thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee I have seen just before me in this generation. Of all clean beasts take 7 and 7, the male and the females. But of the beasts that are unclean, 2 and 2, the male and the female. Of the fowls also of the air, 7 and 7, the male and the female. Take seed that may be saved upon the face of the whole earth. For yet a while, and after 7 days, I will rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and I will destroy every substance that I have made from the face of the earth. And Noah did all things which the Lord had commanded. And he was 600 years old when the waters of the flood overflowed the earth. And Noah went in, and his sons, his wives, and the wives of his sons, with him into the ark, because of the waters of the flood. And the beasts clean and unclean, and the fowls, and of everything that moveth upon the earth. 2 and 2 went in to Noah into the ark, male and female, as the Lord had commanded Noah. And after 7 days were past, the waters of the flood overflowed the earth. In the 600th year of the life of Noah, in the 2nd month, in the 17th day of the month, all the fountains of the great deep were broken up, and the floodgates of heaven were opened. And the rain fell upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And in the selfsame day Noah, and Sem, and Cham, and Japheth, his sons, his wives, the 3 wives of his sons, with them went into the ark. They and every beast according to its kind, and all the cattle in their kind, and everything that moveth upon the earth according to its kind, and every fowl according to its kind, all birds and all that fly, went in to Noah into the ark, 2 and 2 of all flesh, wherein was the breath of life. And they went in male and female of all flesh, as God had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in on the outside. And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased, and lifted up the ark on high from the earth. And they overflowed exceedingly, and filled all the faces of the earth, and the ark was carried upon the waters. And the waters prevailed beyond measure upon the earth, and all the high mountains under the whole heaven were covered. And the water was 15 cubits higher than the mountains which it covered. All the flesh was destroyed that moved upon the earth, both of the fowl and of cattle, and of the beast, and of all creeping things that creeped upon the earth, and all men. And all things therein, there is the breath of life on earth, died. And he destroyed all the substance that was upon the earth, from every man even to beast, and creeping thing, and fowl of the air, and they were destroyed from the earth. And Noah only remained, and they that were with him in the ark. And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days. Matthew chapter 7. The third part of the Sermon on the Mount. Judge not, that you may not be judged. For with the judgment you judge, you shall be judged, and with what measure you mete, that measure against you. And why seest thou the mote in thy brother's eye, and seest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Or how sayest thou to thy brother, Let me cast the mote out of thy eye, and behold, a beam is in my own eye? Thou hypocrite, cast out first the beam out thy own eye, and then thou shalt see to cast out the mote of thy brother's eye. Give not that which is holy to dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest perhaps they trample them under the feet, and turning upon you, they tear you. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For every one that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. Or what man is among you, of whom if his son asked bread, will he reach him a stone? Or if he asked him a fish, he will reach him a serpent? If you then, being evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give good things to them that ask him? All things therefore you would that men should do to you, do you also to them. For this is the law and the prophets. Enter ye in at the narrow gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leads to destruction, and many there who go in thereat. How narrow is the gate, and strait is the way that leadeth to life, and few are they that find it. Beware of false prophets, who come to you in the clothing of sheep, but inwardly they are ravaging wolves. By their fruits you shall know them. Do men gather grapes of thorns, or figs or thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, and the evil tree bringeth forth evil fruit. The good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can an evil tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth forth good fruit shall be cut down, and shall be cast into the fire. Wherefore by their fruits you shall know them. Not every one that saith to me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doth the will of my Father who is in heaven, he shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have not we prophesied in thy name, and cast out devils in thy name, and done many miracles in thy name? And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you that work iniquity. Every one therefore that heareth these words, and doth them, shall be likened to a wise man that built his house upon a rock. And the rains fell, and the floods came, and the wind blew, and they beat upon the house, and it fell not, for it was founded on a rock. And every one that heareth these words, and doth them not, shall be like a foolish man who built his house upon the sand. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and they beat upon the house, and it fell, and great was the fall thereof. And it came to pass, when Jesus had fully ended these words, the people were in admiration at his doctrine. For he was teaching them as one having power, and not as the scribes and Pharisees. Dear friends, thank you for participating in today's reading. If you have any questions, comments, or prayer requests, please send me an email at bishop.alexander.oca@gmail.com. I will respond as soon as possible. If you feel that this study is helping you in your spiritual growth, please feel free to send an offering via PayPal to KenanWard@yahoo.com. All offerings will go for the support of our mission. May the Lord spread his mercy and blessings on you and your family.